and welcome back to Pop's Garage and Tales from the Shed. You find me in the garage, obviously in the workshop. New project in hand. Obviously it's my original 27T, which is in for actually to get a new roof, or a roof, because it's never had a roof since I've had it. Convertible style, but it's going to be a lift off, what some people used to call, if it was a solid roof, a Carson top, but this is actually going to be fabric covered, to make it look like a proper convertible, but it's not. It's actually going to be a solid roof. So let's turn you around and show you Big Al. Here he is. He's obviously going to undergo a paint job as well. That's why he's looking a little bit sorry for himself. What you can see is the framework. So what we've fabricated so far is this lower rail, which hugs the back of the just behind the seat. We have the two rails for obviously going over your head, and because it's going to be a lift-off roof, what we've fabricated a new header out of wood, as it would have been, to gives you a little peek over the screen, and then the roof is connected to the hoops via three of these bars, which 1, 2, 3. What I'm actually fabricating at the moment is a steel support that's going to be screwed to the header, which will make it all then solid. And this is part of the structure just being bent up here in the strong arm bender there, to make it easier to get in and out of it. Also, what I've done, it's not quite finished yet, but we've got a let's just show you now, we've got a removable, or it will be totally removable, steering wheel once it's all welded up and done. It's the original Model T wheel, which will be welded. Say the middle bit will be welded on, and then what you've got, you have a little, show you a little button at the back there. You obviously basically press the button in, and that releases it from the, let's get it off, from that piece, which is the bit that the steering wheel clips onto, and that gives you then full access into the door to get into obviously the seat, which these are going to be partly covered in leather, which will be brown leather. It's actually got a brown leather floor. I'm not sure if you can see it there, but it's looking a little bit tatty at the moment, but it will be all matching in brown leather. The hood is going to be brown mohair or something along them lines, and this is, I've taped up the side sort of profile, which you get the idea of how that's gonna, of how the roof is gonna look. It's gonna have a small letterbox style rear window in between them two supports, and then I'll explain it now. It's going to have two, where these clamps are, it's going to have two brackets welded on here, which will wrap over and then it will pick up, it sort of wrap over from there down there. And then there's the 2 bolt holes, one either side. And at the front here, it's going to be fixed along this edge into the lower roof, where it's basically the header rail, the lower header rail, which is actually below. Oh, I should be able to show you on the other side actually. If I take you round here, you can see the header rail is actually in 2 pieces, and the top one will be fixed, the bottom one will be fixed to the screen post, and the top one will be allowed to lift off when we need to basically lift it off. Bodywork wise, it's just really started tentatively taking the paint off. It is going to have a full respray, and it will be changing in colour, so the whole car will look totally different once it's done. But we'll do more of that when we get to it. So that's the latest project. All going reasonably well. It's been a couple of weeks in the garage so far. Yeah, so when I get more done, I shall show you a bit more. Until then, bye for now.